Day 7 of 75 days, no gambling challenge. Today's topic, the dopamine trap. Now, if you're watching this right now, it means you're trying, and that alone is powerful. Whether you're one day into your journey or fighting the same battle for the 100th time, I want you to hear this. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are simply human. You're caught in something called the dopamine trap. And today we're going to unpack exactly what that means, how it affects you, and most importantly, how you can escape it and reclaim your life. Now in this series, we're tackling the 75 days no gambling challenge. If you've been following along, please leave a comment below and tell us how you're doing. Are you winning? Are you losing? Do you want to quit? Do you need help? Please reach out because I want to help you. Okay, let's get into this. Dopamine is a chemical in your brain, often described as the feel-good neurotransmitter. But in truth, it's not just about feeling good. Dopamine plays a deeper role in desire, motivation, and reward. It drives you to seek out what your brain believes will give you pleasure or help you survive. When you eat something delicious, hear a song you love, complete a task, or even anticipate something exciting, dopamine is released. It's the brain's way of saying, yes, this is good. Let's do it again. Now here's where it gets tricky. Gambling doesn't just trigger dopamine. It floods the brain with it. Slot machines, online betting platforms, and even sports betting are designed to hijack your reward system. These systems use something called variable rewards. You don't win every time, but the unpredictability of a potential win keeps your brain hooked. The spinning reels, flashing lights, celebratory sounds, and suspenseful pauses are all engineered to build anticipation, which is often where the biggest dopamine hit occurs. Not even when you win, but when you might win. This anticipation becomes addictive. Over time, your brain gets used to these high dopamine spikes. It starts to expect them. And then, suddenly, everyday life feels boring. Food isn't satisfying. Conversations feel flat. Nature, music, hobbies, none of it compares. So your brain starts to crave gambling, not even for the money anymore, but just for the feeling. This is the dopamine trap. The more you chase the high, the more your brain needs it, and the harder it becomes to stop. Now let's talk about why the gambling urges feel strongest at night. This is incredibly common, and there are a few reasons. First, at night, your defenses are lower. You're tired, emotionally drained, maybe even alone. The distractions of the day are gone. Stress, boredom, loneliness, or even regret bubble up to the surface. Your brain, desperate to escape discomfort, whispers, gamble, just a little. Second, many people have trained their brains to associate nighttime with gambling. Maybe it was your routine after work, or what you did in bed before sleep. Those associations become neurological triggers, firing like clockwork. The night becomes a danger zone. Okay, so how do you escape this trap? How do you resist when it feels like the craving is stronger than your willpower? The answer isn't just stop, it's replace. You need to give your brain new, healthier sources of dopamine, ones that are sustainable, life-affirming, and healing. This isn't about depriving yourself, it's about retraining your reward system. Let's start with one of the most powerful tools: exercise. You don't need to run 10 kilometers. A short walk in the evening air, some jumping jacks, a few minutes of dancing to music you love, all of it gets your heart rate up and triggers a natural, stable dopamine release. It also reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, helping you feel calm and present. Movement reconnects you to your body, grounds you, and shifts your mental state in ways gambling never could. Next is creativity. When you make something, whether it's a drawing, a journal entry, a beat, a meal, or even just coloring in a pattern, your brain releases dopamine in response to creation and completion. This helps build what's called intrinsic motivation, meaning you start to enjoy the process, not just the outcome. The same brain that chased slot machines can fall in love with painting, poetry, or woodworking. Creativity isn't about being good, it's about being real. Then, there's learning. Every time you stretch your brain, watching a documentary, reading a new topic, solving a puzzle, trying a new recipe, you stimulate dopamine in a way that builds confidence. Gambling gives you the illusion of control and growth. Learning gives you the reality of it. Small progress adds up. Whether you're learning how to fix something, start a side hustle, or speak a new language, You're feeding your brain truth instead of illusion. One of the most overlooked but most powerful dopamine sources is human connection. I know that sometimes you may want to isolate yourself. Addiction does that. But connection is medicine. Reach out to someone, call a friend, talk to a support group. Even sending a message to someone who gets it can light up the reward pathways in your brain. When someone says, "I understand," or "You're not alone," it gives your brain the kind of reward that heals instead of harms. Finally, we have mindfulness, a simple but profound practice. Sit still, close your eyes, breathe slowly, feel your body. Let the thoughts come and go. Mindfulness resets your nervous system, helps regulate urges, and teaches your brain to sit with discomfort without running from it. It doesn't numb the craving. It allows you to observe it without obeying it. Add to that a simple gratitude practice, like writing down 3 good things each day, and you start to rewire your brain to find joy in the ordinary. Now, in your toughest moments, especially at night, try this. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And visualize your gambling-free life. Picture yourself waking up without regret. Imagine your relationships being restored, your bank account steady, your mind clear. See yourself smiling, laughing, choosing peace. Imagine the freedom of no longer being controlled by an urge. Even if the urge feels overwhelming, remind yourself, this feeling will pass. You are stronger than the craving. The life you want is already calling you. You just have to keep choosing it. And don't forget what you committed to yesterday. You chose a healthier path. Maybe it was a walk, a journal entry, a phone call instead of a bet. Don't let go of that momentum today. Choose again. Choose better. Even if it's just for this 1 hour. One small step is still a step forward. If this spoke to you, if you're on this journey and you're serious about healing, subscribe. Like this video. Leave a comment below sharing how your journey is going. Never know who your words might help. We are building a community here, a place of hope, healing, and honesty. You don't have to do this alone. Your story is still being written, and I promise the chapters ahead can be brighter than the ones behind you. You're doing better than you think. Keep going. Thanks for watching. See you next time.